Hey, beautiful people. Hope all is well. Hope all is well listening. This is Super Saturday, better known as Small Business Saturday. So, congratulations to all of you. There's nothing small about your business or what you do. And here's to all of the business builders out there that are doing their thing, showing up, putting their best face forward, even when they don't feel like it. Somebody applaud. So, today we're going to talk about sustainable growth engines, how to build one, how to maintain it, and how to have it be the caboose, if you will, behind your business. These things ought to be running in your business 24/7, whether you're at the wheel or not. And I'm going to show you not only what those components are, but how to quickly get through them using the power of AI, automation, or outsourcing the work so that it can happen for you sooner than later. So, yes, of course, we're selling stuff. And our book is still being built with you in mind, of course, your input as well. And this is the Dark Collection, right? Let's animate this so you can see what's going on. So, this is your book of prompts and a play, if you will, on getting paid with utilizing AI and automation. And what you're going to get is a walkthrough, a step by step strategies and tactics of how to get your business in front of the right people. It's not enough to get them in front of an audience, but to get them in front of or get your business in front of an audience that really wants what you're putting out in these streets. So you can click on the QR code here. If not, it's going to be on this left hand side for you to take advantage of throughout the presentation. But I really want you to grasp the talk about what we're going to do today because this is absolutely insane. Now, I already told you last time that it's not for you or up to you to be perfect, right? It's for you to actually get the job done. And that's what we're going to do with and for you today. So if you wanted the QR code, don't be scared because if you didn't get it, it's in the description notes, it's in the show notes, okay? So, what are we looking at? We're looking at the anatomy of the channels that have to run in your business to get more business, partnerships, brand deals, etc. Right? Every business operates across a spectrum of channels, and this should be what's feeding it. Okay, so while others are requiring direct engagement to capture attention, you have to understand what works in the background is not just going to keep your buyers, but they're going to nurture them and build them up as they grow, hopefully in their business as well. So these are the channels that you need to be working with. And once upon a time, we called this integrated marketing, right? So you want to have the emails, you want to have the text messaging going on, you want to have the DMs or the direct messaging on social media as well. You want outreach and you want inbound, and we'll discuss those on the other side of this. But we want to keep these videos tight and right so that you can get to work. It makes no sense for me to talk about this if you're not going to put it into action. And that's what my goal is and my directive if you're picking up what I'm putting down. So, on the other side of this is direct engagement, going a little bit more deeper, and visibility. Are you showing up on search? Not only on social, are you showing up on streaming as well? And that's not just online, and we're not belittling the platforms like the Twitches and the lives on any given platform, but the big guys like the Hulus, the HBOs, the Paramounts, are you there, right? Are you doing lives in person, not just online? Physically, networking, events, conferences? Are you showing up at these organizations or with entities that operates as brands, not just individuals, so that you can create partnerships with them? That's what you need to do. It's not that it's one or the other. You've got to stand for the and. So, the number one strategy with regard to growing your business, say that again, write this down, it's going to revolutionize your life and it's not on this slide. Whenever someone says this is the number one strategy, this is number one strategy, what's brimming in your spirit should be strategy for what? what is the objective? If you know what the objective is, it makes it a little bit easier for you to think strategically, and then on a molecular level when it comes to tactically engaging in those strategies, right? So, among all of these channels, when it comes to visibility, it's about paid ads. Now, if you're starting out from the beginning, it's going to be a little challenging for you to do that. But what I've learned is if you're willing to throw at least $5 to $10 just to say, look, just burn this up and show me what I'm working with, then, now you're thinking like somebody who's really ready to be a super brand at some point, right? So, paid ads is the way to go. It's not just an expense, but it's the cost of doing business as well. And it will have a relatively low return on investment when you're first starting out because you don't know how your message is resonating. You do not know as yet how to optimize at a maximum level as if you would if you were doing something else, right? As if you were further along in the business. So, you're going to get guaranteed visibility. You're going to build relationships on top of that. It's going to drive transactions, meaning these paid ads, and you'll get a higher return on investment when you begin to optimize. This is the money machine. This is how it works. Okay. So every business is going to face a fundamental choice, right? Once you commit to paid ads, you got to decide on what your core strategy is. And that is, do you want to focus on immediate profit or long term? I believe, because I am every woman, take it all. Take it all, darling. Take it all. So you want the quick profit and you also want the long-term profit. And this is why I will always extend to you and extol to you the virtues of digital products because royalties are forever. People come and go, but the royalty checks hit a little bit different, especially when you're down and out and in those moments. So you can take the sprinter's path or you can take the marathon's path. I know I said that wrong, but the marathon runner's path, right? You want sustainable growth and you want quick profits as well. Why? Because you can do them both. One you see is very streamlined, short and simple, low friction. The other takes a little bit more finesse. All right. And we'll go into how. So here's the sprinters or the engineering or anatomy of your instant purchase when it comes to those instant sales. I want you to recognize that what used to be an ad can now just be a post that goes directly to a sales page. That's it. Your sales page, your checkout, it is what it is, and they should be one and the same. That's the quickest percentage that you're going to get to your profit and your revenue. Now, what's beautiful about this is that once you have buyers, right, that have been converted, you can go back to them again after this checkout point, right? And you can point them to another offer after that. But if you're looking for the quick drop, then this is the quickest way for you to do that. And the people who have mastered this the best is Amazon. As soon as, let's say, you're on a search engine and you're looking for something specific, what you're going to see at the top of your best or your greatest or your favorite search engine are ads that have been sponsored to be in front of you. So you click on the first one because that's what most people do. They click on the first ad that they see, they trust that it's from Amazon, and then they go directly to the sales page. If you look at an Amazon sales page, you will notice very quickly how it's structured. It has the picture, it has a short description, and it has that beautiful bright yellow buy now or put in the cart now. That's what you have. And that's what you want to emulate. You don't have to cook, something from scratch. Just emulate what's already there. So this is an example of what that looks like. You have your post, which should double as an ad at some point, right? And then you have your highly optimized checkout. Now, the reason why these things are so important is because if you do not optimize your page, where you have this buy now button here, where it loads under 30 seconds, where you have secure, people want to know that their money is going to be taken care of and handled, and you have a few customer reviews. If you don't have it, don't stress it. But what I'm letting you know is that there's levels to optimization, and this is what you need to do. Okay. Next up, This is the marathon runner, right? This is what's going to take a little bit of finesse, because it doesn't matter what platform you're on. It's more difficult. I wouldn't say it's very difficult, but it's more difficult to sell to someone who's never met you before than not. And this solves that problem, wherein if you create an ad, a paid ad on any platform, before you take someone directly to a checkout, you have to give them an opt in page. Usually that's a freebie or a stupid discount that you're giving them. And in exchange, they're going to give you their contact information. On the other side of that, then you have your sales page, which should include your checkout. And then if and when they purchase, you'll get a thank you page. They'll get a thank you page. And there you have the opportunity to either up, cross, or downsell your visitor. And then 35% of those people who just purchased from you are going to purchase again, because ideally within a 3-day form or radius or span of time, 80% of the people who purchase from you will purchase from you again. So, like, you're really in the ballpark when you set this up automatically to run. After these people have purchased from you or not, you're going to take them to another offer. This is sustainable growth. This is how you nurture your customers. All right. So, the high ticket variation is this. You can also, this is a very good way to get one to one or one on one consultations to get people to fill up your calendar. You'll have a post or an ad, you'll have an opt in page to collect their information, you'll have a form, a questionnaire, so that you can weed out people who are tire kickers, and then you can have them jump onto your calendar. And I recommend highly that you have people pay for your booking, and that if they don't show up, let them know that there's going to be another charge to their account. These let people know you're not playing games, right? So here's the challenge here. You have a high friction journey, right? While powerful the multi-step journey, it has a critical weakness, and here they are. Here will you see, between the ad, between the opt-in, between the checkout, and even them actually checking out, or sales page and checkout, you have three opportunities for them to lose, right? You have three opportunities for them to fall off. People are easily distracted. They may be at work. Their kids might be going crazy on sugar. It's just inevitable. The human thing comes in, right? So there are many drop off points that are here, and maybe even indecision, or those people who are thinking less. So let me jump out of this presentation for a moment, because as I said, this is brought to you by someone who shall remain nameless. But if you look in the bottom right hand corner, you'll see who actually generated these slides for me. So because I did not actually put up the slide, I'm going to show you what you get. And here's why you should have both the short term funnel and the long term funnel. The short term funnel, you're going to get a 30% conversion rate. Why? Because you have a highly optimized checkout. You only have one place for friction, and that is only if your page is not loading within 30 seconds. That's the only friction that's there, but you're going to fix it, because that's what business people do. They anticipate what the problem is beforehand, and they are the solution for that because they've applied it, right? So you're going to have a highly optimized page. Your message on the other side is going to match with what you were telling them up front. They're going to trust you because they've been listening to you for days, for weeks, however long you've been talking, right? And then you're going to have a compelling CTA, or a call to action. And that is, you better buy this right now. And it has even the arrow pointed to it. Buy it now. And that's the way you move. And the long term funnel is multi step. But I want to show you about these numbers, and I want to commit them to memory. And I might make a little post about this next time, because I don't want this to be too long. You want to remember 4% click through rate and 5% purchase rate. That means of all the people who look at your site, you're going to have 4% of those individuals actually click through your offer, because they want to see what's on the other side. 5% of those people who click through, or 5% of the 4% click through rate, they're going to actually purchase from you. So if you have 30,000 people who are looking at your ad or your post, right? And you have a product on the other end of that beyond the thank you page that's $127. You're looking at a five-figure haul if you do this right. This is why you have both short term and long term funnels, because one is going to get you the low hanging fruit, the quick sales, and the other side of that is going to give you multi stage conversions where you'll know exactly who your clients and customers are. So we are at the 50 minute. Where are we? We are at the 15-minute gate, a little few seconds shorter than that. Where did my presentation go? This is what happens when you are just doing your thing and minding your business and drinking your water. Oh my goodness. So this is the presentation that we talked about. Where is it? This is the thing that we talked about a couple of days ago. This is not the same presentation. Where am I? Where for out thou, Romeo? Okay, here we are. So that's what we just talked about. Remember, 4% and 5%. 4% CTR and 5%, which is conversions, aka the purchase rate. All right. So you're not going for and or, excuse me, you're not going for the or, you're going for the and. Both of these pieces need to be running in your business, and this is how you need to integrate them. If you want more help with that, then you can come to us for that. So the solution is a sustainable and a plug and play system, and this is the winning combination that every successful business on the face of the earth is operating in, one or all of their businesses. One, some, or all of their businesses. You have a plug and play system that will manage your banking and your transactions and your monetization. And then you have a nice, healthy mix here of organic versus organic, not versus, but and paid traffic. That's your money making machine, and that's the way it works. So it's built for every product, it's designed to win all the way around. And this integrated approach is not limited to a specific industry or business model. It will work for your business. Somebody say it'll work it if you're working. You got to throw it round town and reverse it. So that is our presentation, ladies and gentlemen. I hope beyond hope that you get an opportunity to work on not just what your products and your services are, but how to make the offers in a way that's highly appealing, that's highly message matching, and will bring folks to a space and a place where they can see how your product, your offers bode well in their business. So I thank you for your time. I'll see you on the other side. Happy Small Business Saturday and happy sales to you. 'Tis the season.